Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you are brand new here, welcome in. So this is the part 2 of my reaction to Alamat's IsaPuso album. I will put the link for part 1 down in the description box. But as I stated in part 1, some of the songs I've already heard prior to this album's release because they were released as singles or as music videos. So those are Dagundong, Day and Night, and Walang Hanggan. So I'll put the links to my reactions to those music videos down in the description box. I'm going to skip those to just kind of keep this as short as possible. But I'm going to be reacting to Multo featuring Cursebox and Dongdong I. So those are the last few on the album, not including those other music videos. I loved the ones in part 1. They were so good. Definitely go check that out, but I cannot wait to see what these last 2 songs have for us. I know that, so obviously Multo has Cursebox in it. Cursebox has done quite a bit with Alamat. I know they did Gayuma with them and a few others that are not coming to my mind, but I know that they've worked with them before and they never disappoint. So I'm really excited for this song. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into Multo. This bass, yes! I'm loving all of these background things, the sound effects, the guitar that's sort of echoing in the background really adds to this, like, I don't even know what the vibe is. I'm gonna keep listening before I decide. Oh my gosh. Before we move on, we gotta go back and hear this chorus again. Because... wait. I'm so in love with the strings that they added to that. I love when pop songs add strings to things and make it sound a little bit more like orchestral. I don't know, when they add that element in, it just adds another layer that for me sounds really, really interesting. I just love that they added that. Also, that bass in the background is quite literally one of the best things about this song. I love it. Ooh, the laughing in the background. And this like almost creepy, eerie, like vocalizing in the background underneath the main vocals. That is really cool. Okay, so guys, the only clues that I got regarding the theme of each song were the little bits of artwork pieces that were released when they were releasing the titles of the tracks. This was like way back, like a month ago maybe, or a few weeks ago. And I remember one of the songs had like an aswang or like a lady in white, a ghost, something to that degree as the artwork for that particular song. I don't know if it was this one. I want to say it is because the production of it, the sound effects and everything are kind of reminding me of aswang. And it just gives a very Halloween type of vibe. And I really love that. I think Alamat does creepy songs really well. For some reason, I know that's kind of like a weird thing to say that they do well, but they do elements of like Filipino mythology and things that are kind of eerie and magical. They kind of do that really well, which in a sense sort of goes with their theme and goes with their vibe, but I just think they have a talent for it. And Cursebox especially, when they come together, it's great.
Natatakot ba kapag madilim? Umanda na para sa mga lagim. Dahil ngayong gabi ang lahat ay mangyayari. Huwag basta madadala at huwag ka basta mapraning. Basta ako para sa'yo ang gagawin lahat. Magkagalos mo na magkagalos ang balat. Di ko man alam patutungo na daanan na nilalakad. Nagsusubukan kung ikaw ay sugalay. Narapat-dapat ba? Natakot at sinta. Kaibig-ibig din kaya sa'yo gusto kong pumusta. Maramdam mo kaya pag-ibig na dala. Malaman ko kung tunay ba baka isang multo. Takbo, takbo, takbo. Multo.
Oh my gosh.
Takbo, takbo, takbo. Bilisan mo ang iyong 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 takbo. Ang pag-ibig ay minsan sadyang magpaling lang. Aakitin dadalhin ka sa titig lang. Pero kahit na ganun huwag mong pagbibigyan.
Is that Jao?
Lalong pag naman sandali lang yan. Di na para mapadalang ng isang buwan na. Sigurado di rin tayo doon mapupunta. Tanging payo ka sa'yo ang mag-isip-isip ka para maiwasan mo na mag-ghost.
Just the way they jump back into this chorus. What are those coming in? Is that brass? Are they horns? Trumpets?
Puso mo'y wag mo sa'kin, utak ang iyong gamitin. Para sa dulo, walang iba pang sisisihin. Tingnan ang iyong paligid, dito ba ay para sa atin? Nang di mahulog sa pag-ibig ng isang multo.
That was so good. This song was the gift that keeps on giving because I did not know where that song was going to go next. That is amazing. This kind of gave me like a little bit of, I think it's just like the beat. It gave me kind of a retro vibe that sort of reminds me of like Michael Jackson or something, if that makes sense. It's just that chorus part. I think it's just a combination of the bass and that sort of really funky, like, oh, I don't know, something about it just gives Michael Jackson for some reason. That's what it reminds me of at first listen. I love that song. I need to know what it's about. Like, if you guys know, drop it down in the comments what these songs are about because I want to know why all the sound effects and the laughing and the creepiness. Like, ooh, I gotta know everything about it. Okay, so next is gonna be Dagundong Ai.
Dagundong ay si dong ilay. Insali-sali dumay. Dagundong ay si dong ilay. Insali-sali dumay. Alamat, handa. Marami ang nangangamba. Tayo pa rin ba ang pag-asa ng mundo nating napapalo ng kaguluhan at sakuna? Ang pagbabago ay dapat na sa sarili nagsisimula.
goodness. That was freaking beautiful. I'm gonna try not to get emotional because of how proud I am of Alamat for this freaking album. Oh, whoa, I almost knocked my thing off here. Okay, this song. If Disney ever makes a movie about a Filipino Disney princess, I need the song to be in it. I know we already got Raya, so that kind of counts. But if Disney ever decided to make a strictly Filipino princess or, you know, a main character or something, protagonist, I need this to be part of the OST. Because let me tell you something, when this song first started and they started with that guitar and they picked up with the percussion and everything and had the flute in the background, I mean, it gave me Moana. It literally sounded like it jumped out of the Moana soundtrack. And what I love about this particular song is that they ditched a lot of the electronic stuff and the heavy bass that they had in the first few songs of the album, and they just went for this really bare, raw, laid-back track with just, you know, an acoustic guitar and some drums and that flute in the background, and it just sounded so beautiful and magical. Like, and let me tell you something, the voices, the harmonies in this are top tier. Out of all the songs in this album that I want them to perform on most on Wish Bus, it's this one. And I know they're probably going to do Dagundong on Wish Bus because that's like sort of the title track of this album, but this strictly because of the harmonies in this and how beautiful they sound all together. Like, they could do this song a cappella if they wanted to. They could do it a cappella and it would sound absolutely magical. But oh my gosh, every single song on this album sounds so different, from hard-hitting like Dagundong to more of like an upbeat groovy thing like Dayang and Manila Dreams, and then sort of like almost an R&B kind of vibe, but it's not really R&B, like Noli, and then just, you know, cutesy like Day and Night, and then heartbreaking like Walang Hanggan, and then creepy like Multo, and then this sort of like, I don't know, something that sounds like it's a combination of like Disney music and folk music and festival music, all these kind of things all into one song. That's what Dong Dong Ai kind of gives me. So diverse. Unbelievable. Alamat. I didn't think you guys could top Pasulong. Well, that's not true. I mean, I knew you guys were going to get better and better, but Pasulong was so special to me. And then you guys released IsaPuso, and I am absolutely in love with this album. I'm so glad that it's finally out. You guys, I'm so excited for this era. I know it's just beginning for them, and I'm so happy to be a Magilu, you guys. Like, I've only been a fan of theirs for a year and a half, but seeing their growth over a year from Say You Love Me when I first was introduced to them up until now, it's just been exponential, and I'm so happy for them. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you have a favorite song from this album, and I'm gonna go take my Alamat bracelet off in a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me, and until the next reaction, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!